Grey's Anatomy creator Shonda Rhimes telling her followers, quote, not hanging around for whatever Elon has planned. Bye. Grammy Award-winning artist Sarah Bareilles also has had enough. Well, it's been fun, Twitter. I'm out. See you on other platforms, peeps. Sorry, this one's just not for me. And now Democrats and the media are wondering if President Biden could have done something to have prevented Musk's takeover.
We need to make sure that Twitter isn't run by the corporate owner, but has independent governance boards and principles.
Could the Biden administration, could Democrats in Congress have said or done anything to prevent or even slow down this Musk purchase of Twitter? I feel like if George Soros had been buying Twitter, the right would have made far more noise and expressed more outrage. Dems just let it happen as if it's fine for Twitter to become yet another platform for misinformation and hate.
So, Dana, is the new I'm leaving Twitter the new I'm moving to Canada?
Yes. Remember, everyone's going to move to Canada when George Bush got elected or when Trump got elected, and none of them did. But for these folks, the ones, the celebrities that you mentioned, they have plenty of other outlets. Right. They probably have millions of people that follow them on Instagram and Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok. They're probably on TikTok. So I don't put too much stock in that. There was one guy on Twitter, a liberal, who said, don't leave Twitter. Stay and fight like the Ukrainians.
Yes, that was great.
It's like unbelievable. But what's another interesting aspect of this is that you might end up now with some on the right trying to defend social media companies and capitalism. Right. And like that the whole thing goes back and forth. Yeah, it is interesting, Greg, that these celebrities have a choice to leave. They're not just being censored or banned from the platforms we saw so much previously.
Yeah, it is kind of like, they used to be they could just take the ball and go home. But here's a case where it's not their ball. It's now everybody's ball, and they don't like sharing it. It does kind of annoy me in the sense that we've been used to this as a non-liberal for our entire lives. We have to listen to the award shows. Yep. We got to watch TVs where they're inculcating all sorts of like propaganda, liberal propaganda. Watch TV, read the press. We are soaking in liberal bias our entire lives, but we kind of live with it. We're not crying. And this idea that, we're leaving. I've said we're leaving. I mean, I've said I'm leaving Twitter. I never leave. But you know what I love about Elon Musk? He's like Sid Sperling. Do you remember Sid Sperling? Mm-hmm. I think he wasn't just a member of the Hair Club for Men. He was the president. And I like Elon, the fact that he is in charge of Twitter, but he's also a troll. Yeah. Like how many people, like he literally is on Twitter all the time trolling people, making fun of people. When they had those guys pranking the media, claiming that they were fired from Twitter, was the funniest thing. And then he retweets it and goes, I never liked those guys. It was just like, it's extremely healthy to have a subversive, a subversive platform. It's making all these rich people nervous. It's got to be good for something.
So, Jessica, we heard them talking about how they wish that the federal government would get involved and maybe prevented this from happening. There was rumblings of that. I also saw on Twitter today some immigration attorneys on the left saying that they wanted to look at Elon Musk's immigration status and whether he came to the country legally, being from South Africa. I mean, it's like one platform. Could they just let it go?
Eventually, they will let it go. It's just the first few days, and everyone's all hot and bothered about it. Two things I want to bring up. This charging for the blue check mark thing, I think, is going to be interesting. I don't think that should be the way that it is. Verification is supposed to be that this is a trusted resource, right? That they've been vetted through something. And I don't think you can make a face, but journalists rely upon it. And people who work at town hall rely upon it. And you do want that verification. $20 a month.
The trusted source is the thing.
Fine.
But I know what you're saying.
Chief troll point here. Mm-hmm. So when Elon Musk weighed in on the conspiracy theories about DePap, whoever, the guy who broke into Paul Pelosi and Nancy Pelosi's house, had zip ties with him, beat him in the head with a hammer, right? And Elon Musk replied, I believe, to a Hillary Clinton tweet about this, promoting complete lies about what had happened.
So did Hillary. That was the joke. That was his joke. He was trolling her. He was trolling her because she came out with her own conspiracy that this is obviously right-wing, a right-wing conspiracy.
Excuse me. The guy said, and the DOJ report came out today, right, that he wanted to come there to capture Nancy Pelosi, to make her repent for all of the lies of the Democratic Party, and he was going to beat her kneecaps in until she did so that she would have to be wheeled into Congress.
Yes.
To show what happened. So Elon Musk is the CEO of that company. Hillary Clinton, you could say whatever you want about her.
He was responding to Hillary Clinton. He was trolling her.
He was spreading lies.
Actually,
so was she.
The DOJ indictment of this man. The DOJ indictment actually says that he also just wanted to tie her up to go to sleep.
Everybody takes things down.
So there
look at you. You are getting too emotional about this. You should be enjoying
just because I'm at a higher pitch than you doesn't mean I'm not more emotional. It's just estrogen.
Jesse,
enjoy it.
Jesse.
It's not enjoyable to spread disinformation.
That's what Hillary did.
Stop it. Don Jr. posted a pair of tidy whities with a hammer on top of it and said you could go for Halloween.
Should that not be there? Should that not be there? I'm curious. Like, that's in poor taste. Should that be banned?
There were not 3 people in that house. He was not having a gay affair. Those are the lies that are
asking you.
I think you should read the DOJ indictment. And
it's good.
It's
Jesse. Jesse,
Yeah.
would you pay money for a blue check mark, or are you going to demand you keep yours for free?
I'll answer that in a minute. Greg just told a woman she's being too emotional and just
HR watches this, by the way.
Oh, is that a threat? Good for you.
Relax, Jessica. I shouldn't tell a woman to relax. I walked right into it. You're being hysterical. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
You should just calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I'm not coming back for the D block.
She's leaving.
It's my block.
Greg was making a great point. Was that Hillary paid for a lie that destroyed the country for 2 years? Donald Trump never peed on anybody. He wasn't a traitor. He wasn't working for Vladimir Putin.
Oh, my God.
So you don't know he was having a gay tryst because you weren't there either. I could do the same thing. The point is
I got peed on all weekend.
Okay. All right.
I got a puppy.
Hillary is the biggest hoax artist in the entire world. She has no legs to stand on when it comes to accusing anybody else of pushing a conspiracy.
Yeah, that was.
And will I pay for a blue check market? I will expense it.
Is it once a year? Is it once a month or is it every year?
All right.
$20 a month adds up.
That's a lot.
That's $240, right? Did I just do the math?
What do I know?
Yes.
Totally lost
I asked
control.
you, not Jessica.
I'm only good in the humanities.
All right.